Will the BRICS be fully implemented before the US election? When you hear the term BRICS, it might not sound like something that could change the global economy, but that's exactly what it's doing. BRICS is an alliance between Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, and they are reshaping global trade power. But how does BRICS impact the United States? Let's break it down and see what this growing alliance means for the US and North America. Hey everyone, it's Kevin Baldwin here, your trusted real estate and financial expert. Today we're going to talk about something big, BRICS and its potential effects on the United States. This powerful group is causing shifts in the global economy, and it's important to understand how this could affect you. Stay tuned because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly why this matters and what you should keep an eye on. 5 countries that put together make up more than 3 billion people. That's about 40% of the world's population. They've joined forces to challenge the way the global power has traditionally worked, mostly controlled by Western countries like the US. The BRICS group is focused on things like trade, development, and building political partnerships, and their influence is growing fast. BRICS countries are becoming big players in the global trade. With China and India massive economies, BRICS is gaining serious power in the global markets. One of the biggest potential changes is moving away from the US dollar in international trade. Right now, the US dollar is the world's main currency, but BRICS is looking for ways to reduce the reliance on it. With another 47 other countries that want to join the BRICS, and we'll see how it goes. If they succeed, it could weaken the power of the US dollar, cause major changes in the American economy. For Canada, which depends a lot on exporting goods to the US, any trouble in the American economy caused by these changes could also affect Canadian businesses. If the demand for US dollars drop, we might see more volatility in the global markets, which isn't good news for the cross-border trade. Rise of alternative financial system. BRICS is also working on creating its own financial institutions, which could rival major organizations like the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank. For example, BRICS launched a new development bank in 2014 to help fund projects in its members' countries. If BRICS continues to grow and attract more countries, these financial systems could take power away from the US in global financing. Right now, the US strong influence on how the global financial rules are set, but if BRICS keep gaining economic power, the influence could shrink, making it harder for North America's businesses to compete internationally. The energy game. Oil, natural resources, energy is another huge part of the conversation. BRICS nations like Russia and Brazil are major energy producers, and Canada is one of the largest oil producers in the world. Canada has always benefited from strong global demand for its oil, especially from the US. If BRICS creates its own energy networks and trades more within its group, Canada could face tougher competition. Lower demand for Canadian oil could hurt Canadian industries that rely on energy exports. In the US, energy is just as important. If BRICS builds stronger energy alliance, American energy companies could struggle to enter some international markets. This could mean higher prices for oil and gas in the US, which could affect everyday consumers. BRICS isn't just about economics, it also has a major geopolitical consequences. The growing influence of the BRICS challenges the current global order, which has been dominated by the US and its allies. The US plays a leading role in an organization like NATO and the United Nations, but BRICS offers an alternative vision of global leadership. This could lead more global tension as BRICS pushes back against US policies, especially in areas like trade sanctions and international diplomacy. Canada, as a close ally of the US, could find itself in a tricky position. As BRIC pushes its own agenda, Canada might have to carefully navigate these new global relationships, particularly when dealing with countries like China and Russia, which are key players in the BRICS alliance. Let's talk about technology. China, India are quickly becoming tech giants, and the role in BRICS could lead to development of alternative technology hubs that compete with Silicon Valley and other Western tech centers. For the US and Canada, this presents a real challenge. In the US, tech giants like Google, Apple, and Microsoft lead the way in global markets. But if the BRICS countries create their own tech ecosystem, it could limit opportunities for America's companies, Canada, with smaller but growing tech industries, but also struggle to keep up with this new competition from the BRICS nations actions, but the BRICS might have different priorities. This could be a big issue for Canada, which has committed to reducing its carbon footprint and meeting international climate goals. If BRICS countries don't follow the same environmental standards, it could make it harder for Canada to achieve its climate targets. Potential trade and diversification. On the bright side, both US and Canada could find opportunities diversifying their trade relationships beyond their usual partners. As BRICS grow, there might be new chances for Canada to engage with some of its members, like India and Brazil. These countries are growing rapidly and could become important markets for Canadian businesses. The same goes for the US. While BRICS presents challenges, it also opens doors for American companies to explore new markets. However, navigating the complexities of these geopolitical will be the key. So how does BRICS impact the US and Canada? The truth is already happening, and it's influencing only growth from the trade of geopolitical tension. BRICS is shaking up the global system, and North America must adapt. But remember, challenges also bring opportunities as BRICS continue to evolve. The US and Canada will need to rethink their strategies, expanding trade, investing, and technology, building a new alliance. The future of global economics will depend on how these countries respond. Thanks for watching. If you learned something new, please hit and like the button. Drop a comment with your thoughts on the BRICS and how it might impact North America. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights into global economics and real estate.